Hello everyone! In case you don't know me, I will introduce myself again. My name is Martina, I am 22 and I am from Italy, and I am currently volunteering for 1 year in the Czech Republic. You can see me with this beautiful pumpkin. I have just uploaded a video of me carving the pumpkin, and because nothing goes to waste in this house, because we are like poor volunteers and we don't have money, we had to use every single piece of this pumpkin for something useful. So, of course, this is our, pumpkin for Halloween, but we also, and with we I mean me and my flatmate, we also roasted the seeds with some hot spice and with some curry. And we also made an amazing soup with pumpkin and sweet potatoes that is right here. We are eating it right now. So if you're interested in seeing the process for, cooking all of these things, then keep watching and don't expect a very precise tutorial or a real recipe, because we were mostly just like, making shit up as we went. But I hope it will be nice to watch. So, see you at the end. So right now I'm just making the broth. It is like a very cheap and wrong version of the broth because I don't have the right ingredients. But I just put inside onion, carrot, a cherry tomato instead of the real tomato because I don't have any real tomatoes, and then some pepper grains and some cumin and some salt, of course. And I will just leave it here. It's not boiling yet, but I will leave it here on like low heat for about 2 hours, I think, depending on how it goes. I hope it will have some flavor because we are missing the celery and about 15 other spices, but we have to to survive with what we have, so let's pray for this broth. Hello, I am now in the middle of the road going to buy sweet potatoes. Okay, so it's been at least 1 hour and a half, and the broth is doing its thing. We can't see much because of the steam, but it is going well, and it smells really nice, I have to say. And now I will start on the next step, which is chopping onion and garlic. So now we have garlic and onion cooking in the pan with some oil, salt, and I will add the seasonings later. Okay, so what I have here is actually all the guts from the pumpkin that I carved. And I know this is not as good as the actual pumpkin flesh, but I really wanted to use them and not throw them, so they will be the base for our soup. I just added the pumpkin insides, the guts of the pumpkin, to the onion and the garlic, and I will now let it cook for a moment before adding the broth. And I am going to add some curry because because I like it. And also it is one of the few spices that I have actually from Italy, because here we have lots of spices, but I don't really like the ones that we have like in the packets. So most of them are like, yeah, okay. And I will also be adding my cumin, a lot of it, some pepper. That's how it's looking. I will leave it for a little moment, and then when it's a little bit cooked with some flavor from the onion, etc., I will start adding the broth. So yes, that's it for now. Now I'm going to peel and cut the potatoes. So I just have to do it like this, and then I chop, 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 chop. this is how I do my potatoes usually. So I put all of them in a big bucket. Alright, so I had to change the container because it was too small. So I put all the potatoes in. Then I put all my garlic in. Ha! So then I will add some salt. I will add, even here, I'm trying to keep the spices cohesive, so in the end the flavor will be okay. I'm still adding some cumin. I'm adding them. I'm almost out of my curry. I'm so sad. I will add some more curry. And then I will add, of course, olive oil. And after this, I will mix this and probably add some more olive oil. Because if I do this, all these spices and the oil will coat the potatoes from the outside, and when I put them in the oven, you know, all sides will be spiced and oiled, so they will just cook a lot better than just, I don't know, adding oil on top. And usually when I just bake my potatoes, I like to add some breadcrumbs, but in this one I don't need to, because the breadcrumbs would make it crunchy, and I'm making a soup, so I don't really need that crunchy, you know, feeling right in this step. Oh, I forgot the black pepper, damn. Black pepper. Now that they are all nice and mixed up, I'm going to put them in the oven. And I really wish I could tell you like cooking times for this shit, but I just usually cook them until I think they are done. So I will just like leave them for 15 minutes to start, and then I will check on them and check if they are still raw or doing well. And depending on that, I will change the cooking time. Yeah, they look cool. Bye-bye. They are now ready. It's been around 25 minutes and they look nice if you ask me. They are soft like this, you know, like you can cut them very easily. And yum. I will be putting everything into this big pot. Originally I wanted to cook everything in that one, but we don't have a cover for that one. I just found out because yeah, we are still new here, so it is still, you know, work in progress, understanding what we have and what we don't have. So this one actually has a cover, and so I will be passing everything from that one to this one. So yeah, now everything is going inside of the big pot. It's now sweet potato, pumpkin guts, and our guest, the broth. It is nice and yellow, which means it actually worked. And I will be adding not all of it right now, but most of it right here. Oh no, the carrot also wants to come. And now we can just let it simmer. So it's now time to check on our baby. It's doing okay. That's it. Hello. Hello. And I think I can also add some of the onion from the broth, because it's onion. It's good. Mix. So, the next step would be to use this and to make it an actual soup, because right now it looks like this. You know? So, the only problem is in this apartment we only have this one, and this one is broken. The fact that it's broken means that it works, but it works doing very bad noises, like... Okay, and this one turns really slow, so it doesn't really break anything. My only hope is that everything is super soft in here because it has been cooking for a very long time, so maybe that will help. And if it doesn't work, like if there are still many pieces, I will just do it with like this, or with something else, just to smash it. But I will still try and use this first, so pray for me, please. Okay. But it does make fucking weird noises, that's for sure. Let's try. Are you going to fly away, or? Okay, it literally exploded in my hand. That's cool to have on video. Oh my god, now I can make story time. The thing exploded in my hand. Good. Wait, let's try and see why it exploded first. Oh, now I see. Look. This piece is completely broken. Inside of here. I love this. I love this for us. It literally exploded in my hand because I felt this go. So that was fun. Watch me go. I'm just going to boom. Please don't make everything fall right there. Mix. You see, this is what you do when you have like no instruments but a lot of willpower. This is actually working and I'm impressed. Okay, so I actually found a very nice technique, which is I get some and then I just squish it, and then I get some more and I just squish it, then I get some more, and guess what, I just squish it. And I have been doing that, and actually the consistency is much better. I mean, there are still pieces, of course, but you cannot see any big pieces of potato anymore. It is just not like a smooth consistency, more like, you know, I don't know what to call this consistency, but it is maybe a little bit thicker than it's supposed to be. But honestly, considering the technique, it is pretty good. Now we have I think, the finished product. It is actually like soup consistency, kinda, not really like the perfect soup consistency, because of course you know the technique that I had to use, but it looks, you know, creamy enough, I guess. And I also, in case someone wants to know and try to replicate this, I added some more spices like 20 minutes ago or something while it was cooking. More curry, more cumin, more pepper, a little bit more of everything, just in case the flavor was lost. We will not be eating this right now because it is night. It cooked for too long, but we will eat this tomorrow. I will just taste it. Yay! And now I'm like, oh.
Is it good?
I like it. It burns.
Oh no.
Yeah, I like it. This was the adventure making this soup. It was like 6.5, 7.5, 8, 9, 10, 11. It was like almost 6 hours of making the soup, and that's good, I guess. Um, so thank you for coming along, and maybe tomorrow I will make like a last clip of the finished product. Oh, I'm not saying goodbye just now, but yeah, thank you for keeping us company. So, hello, it is now the next day. There is the sun outside, and this is the soup. It has stayed here overnight, of course, not cooking overnight, but just resting, and it is now, in my personal opinion, just the texture that I wanted. It looks a lot less because I have already put a big portion in the freezer to save for another time, and I've also saved another portion for tomorrow. This is just the amount that we are heating up to eat for right now. Let's just put some soup in our plate. Doo, doo, doo. And right now I will be eating the soup with bread. Hello, bread. But tomorrow, for example, I will use this as a side for rice. But for today, we will just enjoy the soup as it is, and we will be putting some of the seeds on top to get some nice crunch. Doo, doo, doo.